watching Punchline Africa Television. This is Punchline Africa Television, the only television south of the Sahara that looks at issues that ail Africa. Where are we as far as Africa is concerned? What can we do? This show today, this afternoon, is Social Africa. I've sent the link out, and you can watch live from our mobile unit, wherever we were in East Africa, in the great world, the great continent of Africa. This show, Social Africa, as you know, today is Valentine's Day. And being Valentine's Day, we look at so many aspects of life. And the people have been requesting me to go ahead and help them to know, to understand what Valentine's Day. I am not going to explain that simply because I don't celebrate Valentine's Day myself. I want to thank all of you, the men, the boy child across Africa, and the women. We have our daughters, our wives. They can celebrate Valentine's Day. But for me, David Matanga, I don't celebrate Valentine's Day. So I would like to see your input. It's Valentine's Day. How many people in Africa do understand what Valentine's Day is? What is Valentine? What is the history of Valentine? Is it becoming a social hazard to African countries? Most African people are fighting on this day. How many families are separated on this day? How many people are quarreling because my husband has not bought me flowers, has not bought me a present? Is it the normal life that we people like me, who was born in the 50s, I was born in 1950 something, did I know what a Valentine's Day is? I've grown in a family where my father and my mother, until my father abruptly was taken, there was no need of Valentine. None of them knew what Valentine was. We grew up in a good family, Christian family. There's one thing that some of us knew about: love from the Bible, but not love from commercialism. There is something that I am not against people who want to be doing their commercial life and have a Valentine's Day, treat their women, treat their loved ones, treat their husbands. That's your problem. But my problem here is commercialization of the day. That's what I'm trying to talk about. And we want to, with me on the show is the lady. And unfortunately, it is one against one. I don't know where she will say. She knows, of course, she's a lady, and I have my daughters. And I will say humbly, Miriam, I agree for them to do what they want, but not for me to take part. The only thing I've taken part is if they need money, because I don't want them to go and borrow money. That's it. I don't want them to go and beg money in London that they are going for Valentine. So I will give them the money. But Dr. Matanga, I am sorry. Even my wife, I am sorry. I don't celebrate Valentine's Day. I am sorry, and that is what life is. So if there is any problem with that, I want to know from viewers. Don't pick up a phone. Call us. Telephone number +254 795 638 145. Tell us more where you are. Are you one of those who has commercialized Valentine's Day? Do you know what Valentine's Day means? Yes, one caller has come in, Miriam. Let's listen to the caller. Can you speak up, because we want to hear more?
Tell another man happy Valentine's, because Valentine's is a day of just sharing love.
A caller from Nairobi unfortunately has said, can a man wish another man Valentine's Day? I think that is up to you people, viewers watching. I don't think so. Unless there is something which is very bad and very wrong with that type of man calling another man to say, I wish you good Valentine's Day. It should be a lady, a man wishing a lady Valentine's Day. What is Valentine's Day? It's associated. What is the meaning of Valentine's Day? How many Africans understand Valentine's Day? How many? How many Africans in Africa understand Valentine's Day? Yeah, I don't think there are Africans in Africa who understand Valentine's Day. So Miriam, your views on this one will be equally very important. I know you might not disclose what you want to do this afternoon, this evening, whether seated in home, whether doing the normal things, whether you'll be taken out, whether your hubby will come and say, please, let's go and have a meal. But let's look at the aspect of life. Hasn't it changed so many African lives, so many homes, a lot of domestic violence? Miriam, today by tomorrow, the police stations will be full up. Somewhere in Nairobi, Miriam, I want to tell you the true story. Where I live, next is a club. And this club at midnight yesterday, so many people were fighting, even the police came, because they were celebrating what they call pre-Valentine's Day. They were shouting all over the whole place, fighting, people really fighting. And you could see from the balcony of my house, I could see people fighting, girls screaming, some of them talking about Valentine. So the type of violence, this type of commercialization, I have no problem with people celebrating their day. But the type of commercialization, how many hours do we waste economically? Do you know that some people even closed offices at midday? Today, to go where? Yes, there is also, now there is a problem. There is also a man, one of the callers is saying, there are men who have several Valentines dotted around the whole of the planet of Kenya or the whole country. Some are driving so fast to fulfill this. Does it now promote, let me tell you frankly, does it promote good family? Surely. If they did, Miriam, if you answered me, then I will be very happy. Thank you very much. Back to you, Miriam.
Well, times have been hard. If people feel like celebrating Valentine's will make them happy, then it's fine, whatever rocks their boat. But also, as much as other things are being affected, also this day goes to promote a lot of economical activities that happen. Restaurants have been pre-booked and other things that will generally add to the country's GDP. So as much as some are losing on one hand, other businesses will be booming today. And I think that is a good thing.
Miriam, from a commercial point of view, restaurants are full, but the debts are going to increase. If you cannot pay your debt tomorrow, the auctioneers will arrive at your doorstep. There are some people spending their last money. We came out of Christmas, and I have a view. I agree with you. I have a view here, Miriam. Look at it. I have a view that in all the time I've lived on earth, I always become stable around March. From November, my life is always debts. They're paying. I used to have a nightclub in London. If I don't make money in December, Miriam, that is the end. I'm going to be in debt. Auctioneers will come on the door. Because between January, February, up to March, they said the last part of Christmas, after Christmas, people start looking in the sky. What is going to come? What shall I do? I have children to pay. I've spent the money. So this one, I can agree with you on a certain extent that people come to say, this is going to go away. Because after this, until we come to April, when we have Easter, again another burden. When you see families struggling, families going out to look for money to make sure that they spend Easter together. So I have no problem with the days of Valentine, but as an African in social Africa, how much do we gain and how much do we lose out of Valentine? Those costs can be brought to us by experts of economy whom we shall ask after tomorrow. There are hotels, for example. How many people? I expected people like the Deputy President Ruto today to throw a big party. I expect, yes, Cora. You are calling, but we can't hear you properly because I expect you to tell us, can you join direct and use a pseudonym direct? You join direct on our discussion. On the flyer, there is a number you can join and listen on.
My name is Jack. I want you to call in.
Yeah, you call in, Jack. I understand you. Jack, you can call in or you can join. What is your question?
My question is, don't you think commercialization is good for the economy of Valentine?
Thank you very much.
December is, can I say something?
Yes.
December is Christmas. You spend a lot of money buying presents. Then we go to February, Valentine. Then after Valentine, April, we go for Easter. Easter, you go for trips. So commercialization of holidays is very good for our economies.
Okay.
Then you go to May. May is Mother's Day. Then you go to June. June is Father's Day.
I want to ask you one question, Cora.
Yeah.
Have you also thought of Judgment Day? Miriam, our Cora is agreeing with you that this day is good commercialization for the economy. And our caller went ahead to say, because I'm hearing it, if it was in the studio, you should have joined straight. But we can't. The loudspeaker is not here. Is not connected yet. We could have heard exactly what he's talking about. But let me tell you, Cora, he's saying they have Mother's Day, Father's Day, Independence Day. Now that all this bring a lot of money in the economy, because on Christmas people buy things in the shops, people make money. But I want to ask one question to you people who have a notion that these commercial interests are bigger than normal life. How many families do buy presents for each other? How many? Today, there will be a quarrel. In almost 10 families out of 10, there will be quarrels in about 7 of them because the president has not come. Even a lady in the village, somewhere in Nyeri, somewhere in Turkana, somewhere in Bungoma, who doesn't know what Valentine's Day.
Uhuru Kenyatta has solved it. He's given everybody a card in town.
Yeah, the president has given a card. Yes, of course, the president card can be taken. But what it does, it help a person in Lodwa. The caller is saying that His Excellency, the president, has given a card to everybody in the town. But does that card help a caller who is sleeping hungry in Masabit? My caller, please answer me.
It does, because the person who paid for the card was a Kenyan. It is not a Chinese. So that money has gone into somebody's pocket. And that pocket, you'll be able to distribute it.
I think we better have a discussion tomorrow, but it was this Social Africa was to answer. I want you to read the Bible, the book of Numbers, Numbers 9, verse 1. Korah and Miriam, if you read that, then you'll come back and tell me whether you will ever celebrate Valentine's Day. I have researched on that and found out Dr. David Matsanga, I would rather die the way I am than going to wear red shirts or red blue or whatever, changing that I'm celebrating Valentine's Day. But for those families, Miriam, that are celebrating, I wish you good luck, all of you.
Numbers 9:11, it says, can I read it?
Yeah, go ahead. What does it say? Chapter 9:11, chapter 9:1, or chapter 9:11, whatever it is, something like that.
But they had to do it on the 14th day of the second month at twilight. They had to eat the lamb together. They had to eat the lamb together with unleavened bread and bitter herbs. Yes.
So are you eating the lamb tonight?
Yes, with unleavened bread.
Where?
And bitter herbs.
We eat it where? Isn't it in the Bible? And
Yes,
you eat it in the church. Why are you celebrating in a restaurant? Answer me. Mr. Kola, Mr. Jack. Thank you very much, Kola. Thank you very much, Miriam. Tomorrow is a great day for ICC. ICC's reckoning, it has come back. You will be the one in the studio. I will be on the road near Namanga border towards Tanzania. I will be transmitting live from the border post of Namanga, where I want to get views of Kenyans. They want to hear the story of what happened, because tomorrow is the opening day. It will be 9 o'clock Eastern European time, and it will be 10 o'clock our time. So tomorrow, it is a D-Day. Mr. Paulo Gicheru woke up one day in Kenya with his telephone, his laptop, telephone, briefcase. Surely you have been a lawyer, trained. How do you carry exhibits to the jail? You are taken to jail. You go with the exhibits. The telephone that he used, the same number that he used. Mr. Gicheru is standing trial against Article 70 of the Roma Statute, which you Kenyans call a basic structure of the Roma Statute. And by the way, Miriam, there is nothing like a basic structure, my sister. If a shoe is piercing you in the leg, you leave the shoe and the nail goes up, up, up until it makes your leg not worth it, or you remove it. So tomorrow, let's hear what Ruto has been doing or did in 2007-8. The whole evidence is going to be played. Some parts will be played in camera because of the sensitivity of and the security of this country. See you there tomorrow. I will be on the road in our mobile units. See you. I will be on the road on our mobile units, which we have started. Also, we shall use them as
what is the purpose of a mobile unit?
Our mobile unit is to disseminate information and get it from every angle of Kenya. We have placed one in Mombasa, we have placed one in Namanga, and we are placing another one in Bungoma. Thank you very much.
Yes, but the mobile units, how will they help?
It helps to transmit information, and we shall have people coming to be interviewed near our stations. Yes. When we park it in the Manga market, we shall be able to talk to people, their views, and you'll see them talking to us. Thank you very much. We are well organized, and the Punchline Africa, the only television south of Sahara that is able to do it. Thank you. Yeah, you can follow us. You will find our PIN number if you want. Thank you very much, Miriam. Thank you for this afternoon. Tonight, also don't forget, I'm going to be watched by almost 200 million people across the continent and the world on Africa, the EU-AU Summit. Miriam, there's EU-AU Summit. So it is a wide thing, 2 hours. Yes, across the whole continent, yes. Not the continent, the whole globe, because it's the EU Summit. We have reporters anchored in Brussels and the reporters anchored in Lagos. Nigeria has over 50 million viewers that view that station every day. And we shall be watched live from those stations trying to talk. And we have Addis Ababa to find out why heads of state wear suits to go to Brussels. Why is it that Brussels does not come to Africa? In fact, these people should come to beg us our minerals instead of us going to tell them we have something to sell. Surely, in 21st century, surely, is there an African country that can host an international conference calling the European Union to come to Kampala, Munyonyo, to come to KICC, Nairobi, because we have more things to watch in Nairobi, Miriam, than Brussels, which is very cold now. Our leaders are going to sit in rooms like a ship that has been dropped in water, you know? So we have a problem there. They could have come to Africa. There is no African leader who can stand like a Kenyatta. Kenyatta should stand and say, I'm calling you to Kenya International KICC. After that, go to Mara. There's sunshine throughout. I think next time, let's listen and think about it. Our leaders running to that place is not very good. It makes Jomo Kenyatta, Nyerere, Obote, Sekuture roll in their graves. And every time they roll in their graves, Africa gets a coup. Yes. Yes. Thank you very much. Every time they roll, Emperor Haile Selassie has been rolling in his grave, Medium, and Ethiopia has never had peace.
Sometimes he just
Gabriel Nasser has rolled in his grave. I can tell you the truth. I can name you 10 countries apart from Tanzania and Kenya that have been stable. The rest of the countries where you killed the first leader and touched him, there is no peace there. Is there peace in Nigeria? They killed Baba Tafawa Balewa. There's no peace there. Egypt, there's no peace there. Congo, there's no peace there. And Miriam, we were right here on South Africa and the other. We said Museveni will not pay $325 million. He's not going to pay. For us Ugandans, we don't have this money to pay Congolese. Instead of paying Congolese, we go down with Tshisekedi. I support Museveni on that one. We overthrow Tshisekedi. If he brings a problem, we overthrow him. We don't have that money to pay. Yes. We are going to do it. We Ugandans, we are fed up. We went in Congo. You know where, Miriam, do you know where this thing is going to end? Do you know the drama that has come now? Several Congolese, like 10 NGOs, have now gone to ICC to file criminal charges against individual generals. Isn't that bringing a coup in our country? Where will these generals have the money to pay? No, you tell me. People are thinking we are talking rubbish. But you are going to see 10 NGOs from Congo have gone to file applications for criminal involvement.
So don't heighten the attention to the Congo, please.
No, Tshisekedi should now talk to Museveni quietly. And Museveni should talk to Tshisekedi. They sort this matter out of court. That court is very bad. Me, I don't like anything to do with any court of international nature. I'm sorry. That's what I stand for. You can hate me for that or like me. But I don't care. Because one day I will die. And the people have to say, I stood for this and not for that. Any court, any African being taken to that court, Miriam, is very sad.
No. So if Ruto is taken to the ICC, you will not like it.
Have you heard of, if you have heard of one thing, a son, and listen to what I'm telling you, a son who is always told by the mother that don't use that route, you will meet an elephant. Don't you have a saying in your Jack, you come from Nyeri, I believe. And when you come from Nyeri, Miriam, unfortunately, there's no loudspeaker. You could have heard what Jack is asking. If you come from Nyeri, all the elephants come from Sagana Lodge. There's a lodge down there. When they are walking towards Mount Abadeas up in the reserve, they come like you might think it's an earthquake taking place. So if you go on moving on their route, because elephants don't see up, they see down. Anything down, they will step on you. Kenya is like a son whom you tell never to walk on that route. And my caller, they don't listen to what you tell them until they meet an elephant. The case of Ruto, or revival of the case of Ruto, could also revive the case of being cited in the United Nations Security Council. Because also you have refused to quit ICC under Article 127. What are you waiting there? Burundi, they have just removed the sanctions on Burundi. Is Burundi a member of ICC? Is Burundi, it refused, it left, it walked out. The wife does not like you. The wife locks you out in a bedroom. You stay in the house. Tell me. Call a Jack, tell me now. You are silent. You can't have anything to say now. You are finished. Article 127. Kenya, pack and get out of it. This thing will catch someone in the future. Matanga might not be there. But you don't see my advice. Matanga might not be there. Because I'm here because God has said I stay around. If God has decided, remember me that I told you. You will be walking in the streets of Madrid. You will be walking in the streets of Abu Dhabi. And you see someone coming with a warrant that I want to arrest you for crimes committed against humanity. Kenya, pack up and ship and get out. I'm telling you and giving you free advice. So it is said, Miriam, as we finish, because I want to allow you to have time. As you finish, my sister, in Uganda, it is said this. Omwana atawuliriza kitaawe ne mama we asinsingana enjovu. A child who does not listen to the mother and the father will meet an elephant or will meet an elephant on its route. And the elephants just step on you. Kenya should have quit ICC long time ago. But now we have ICC. The other court is saying you are not cooperating, that Kenya has refused to cooperate. And then we have a mafia man who is actually bumping off witnesses. He's well known in a pyramid. Have you seen how the chief prosecutor has laid a pyramid of bumpers? Bump. They dance, bump you off, bump you off. Have you seen that? The chief prosecutor has laid a very good pyramid. Tomorrow we shall see all these things. How they arranged to finish people. So it is not a matter of keeping quiet and we talk that we should not talk. We are going to tell Ruto the truth. It is up to him. He carries the courts. And mark you, as I said, Miriam, This is not a summons. You are now committing crimes against the administration of the court. It is a warrant of arrest. No Kenyan can elect a fugitive. A fugitive is never on summons. A fugitive is on warrant of arrest.
How come Chris Okemo and Sam Gishero have never gone?
Have they been elected to any place? Show me where Chris Okemo is an MP. Where? They are on warrant of arrest.
Yes.
My friend, I studied international law. My Mr. Jack, shut up. Thank you. Sorry to tell you on TV. Sorry, good language. Shut up a bit. They look, Okemo and Gicheru are on warrant of arrest. They can't stand for any post, sir. And once a warrant of arrest comes from ICC for you having been involved in it, you are supposed to report it to the Hague and clear it up. Have you seen the implications? Someone must prepare a Jesus coming into his legs. Thank you very much. I wish I were Ruto. I should have sat down and thought of the implications of having bumped down witnesses. Thank you very much. Across the continent of Africa, those watching us, that was just a glimpse of what is going to happen tomorrow. This is Punchline Africa Television, a station for Africa, by Africa, with Africa Child.